Welcome to the Braless on Couch show. I'm Halley from Evolve and Succeed. And let's get you started because we're going to talk about the three big mistakes that you're making right now booking clients. And that means that you are actually losing thousands of dollars because of the way that you have your clients coming into your business. Now, when I say booking clients, what I mean is that you don't just start working with people automagically, right? Because what happens is that you have to get them to come in to start to want to work with you, and then you have to do a shit ton of admin and paperwork to get it, like, to actually get a client in the door, right? So there's multiple steps. There's your marketing, where you get them like interested. There's your getting them to actually pay you and sign some sweet contracts. And then there's actually starting to work with you. So we're going to talk about what you're doing wrong inside of that sweet process and how you can fix it ASAP, because that is really where you're going to be losing a shit ton of money. But first off, what I want you to do is to comment below. First off, say hi. Hi. And then I want you to comment with yes in the comments below. This will allow me to send you a sweet, or my robot builder to send you a sweet guide on the 6 steps to getting months of clients in advance. Super sweet, super easy to implement, really helpful. People love it. All right. So first off, I want you to say hello to everybody who is here. And then I want you to write yes in all caps in the comments below. All right. I will just send it automatically to your inbox in your Facebook. So Facebook Manager. It is sitting there ready to go. So when we're talking about booking clients, everybody has different ways of doing it. Now, I'm going to cover the way that doesn't require you to actually be there, which is super, super important, because as the only person in your business, you don't really have time to dick around to be like, hey, you want to work with me? 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 Because you do not have time as the only person who's actually doing the work itself, running the actual business, and, sleeping and drinking gin, to be running around the internet and be like, hey, want to work with me? So what we need to do is make sure that you are set up and you're not making these big goofs so that your life is a shit ton easier, and then we can take care of it. So here's what happens, and here's what I see that happens to not just coaches, not just designers, it happens to everybody. So here are the 3 biggest mistakes designers, coaches, VAs, developers make when booking clients online. Now, this is for booking clients online. This is not if you have a yoga studio or a massage therapy practice. This is for making sure that you have clients coming in through your website without you being there, because you got a sexy salesperson who's always working and never gets hangry. Super crucial detail, because hanger is very important to avoid. And what I'm going to do is teach you how you're going to this is how you fix it, okay? So the first big fucking mistake that a lot of people are making, which you're probably making, is how many steps does it actually take for someone to go from, hey, be like, oh, hell yeah, I want to work with her or him or they, to be actually starting to work with you, okay? So how many steps do you have in that process? When we were running our Be Booked Out challenge, we found that people were going from anywhere between 5 to 10 steps, and the ideal number is 3, okay? So you are creating too many extra steps for people to work with you, all right? And when you have too many rings for people to jump through, they're like, you know what? This is too fucking hard. No, thank you. I'm going to go find somebody who's going to make it easy, or I'm going to pretend like I know how to do it and fix it myself. And that is really fucking crucial for you to understand, because when things are hard, it's already scary enough hiring somebody, admitting like you don't know how to do it, and then be like, I'm going to commit thousands of dollars to getting somebody else in to do this for me. But then it's like, oh shit, she doesn't even want this money. I'm just trying to throw money at her face and she doesn't even want it. Who wouldn't want that? Who, buddy? So it's really hard for your clients, I bet, and this is one of the biggest mistakes I see online, for them to start working with you, okay? Now, the ideal step or process I would recommend is that they go onto your website, they click your Work With Me page, and then they sign up via your sales page, okay? That's it, all right? So it should be pretty easy, and those steps from your homepage should be only 3 max. Most people, again, are having like 5 to 10, or it's just a fucking clusterfuck of always having way too many, okay? So that's really, really important that you make it really simple and easy to work with you, because if you don't, people are going to be like, if it's this hard to work with her or sign up to work with her or him or they, then it's going to be this hard for me to actually like get my, website design, or it's going to be this hard for me to work with them on my relationship stuff. It's going to be this hard, to just get started. And getting started is the first taste of them working with you. And that's really, really important, okay? So first off, first big mistake that you're making that's cock blocking how many clients you have in your business is that you're making it too many steps to actually give you their money and start working with you. The next step is doing consult calls. I know people fucking love consult calls. I get it. People love getting on phone, talking to people, and they think it's going to convert higher to get on a consult call and to sell a $10,000 package by getting onto a consult call. If you have your website set up correctly, that is not the case, okay? If you have your marketing actually pulling its weight, that is not the case. The consult call and a business that relies on consult calls is a business that is not utilizing marketing, okay? Again, it's like having a car, and instead of like getting in the car and pressing on the accelerator, instead what you're doing is trying to push the car onto the on-ramp on the highway. It's going to be tragedy, and it's going to end pretty poorly pretty quickly. So consult calls and the reason why these are something that I do not recommend and relying on them is not effective and strategic is because this means that you have to be there. All right. And a lot of time you hear on the internet, like, scale, make it easy for you to not be there, automate, delegate, etc., which is all great, but really they're just circle jerk words. When it comes to consult calls, they require you to get on the phone and educate people and excite them and sell to them. Now, I don't know if you haven't been following me for a while. When it comes to marketing, marketing is most effective when you give it one job for one blog post, for one sales page, for one call. Okay? So the consult call really shouldn't be educating or exciting people. What it should be doing is just answering some questions and then making sure it's the right fit for them. That's it. Okay? Just giving them a bit of a taste of what it's like to work with you. 15 to 20 minutes max. Okay? And it is not something where you spend an hour giving them free information because you're going to end up cock blocking yourself. Consult calls work best when they are a part of your sales funnel or getting people into your business funnel, when they are just there after you've hit them through a series of blog posts or emails, after you've had them go through your sales page, after you've told them, shown them how valuable what you do is, and then you get on the phone with them. A lot of people try to go from showing them their website to putting them straight into a consult call, which means that they have to then pretend like they're good at selling, which a lot of people are not, and then they have to convert somebody in a 15-minute call or 20-minute call, or they have to give out a shit ton of free time, which means that they then just devalued all of their information and all of their knowledge and all of their smarts, which is not good. So really what you're looking to do is you're using these consult calls instead as like a last resort, okay? And that's what I want for you. I want it just to be for like people who are serious and already want to work with you, people who just need a little bit of information, or people who just need that final talking to you because they might be new to the internet and they haven't necessarily hired a lot of people through websites before. So when it comes to the consult call, it really should be a last step in your process. It shouldn't be like your main focus because it takes a shit ton of time. I don't care if you're an introvert or extrovert. It's draining to talk to people all the time and try to convince them to work with you. It's just not effective or strategic. So consult calls are a big mistake people are making that are costing them thousands of dollars because it also means that you have to be there for them to book you. You have to go through that whole rigmarole of getting them on the phone to actually pay you. You don't need to do that, okay? It's not a necessary thing, especially if you're setting up a be booked out business and it's really not important, all right? So consult calls are great, but they should not be your main way of selling. And of course, this is the time they decide to grind some sweet, sweet, sweet metal in the middle of the day. Good time. All right, so the last mistake people make is waiting till the last minute to book yourselves out, okay? So you're hustling, you're working with clients, and you're always waiting till 2 weeks before you need clients to be booking yourself out. That shit is terrifying and stressful as fuck. So do not do it that way. And the reason why you have to do it that way is because you've set up your business that way. You set up your business to be reactive and last minute and running out the door late. You do not want that, okay? And that's really just a structural, strategic thing that you can fix with your marketing if you have it set up. You should have people booked into your business weeks before you actually need them, even months before you actually need them, okay? And the reason why that is that if you are always trying to get people the day you need clients, you are going to be desperate as fuck, which is not an attractive look in dating or in business. You're going to be underselling yourself and be willing to take any job instead of actually screening out your clients and being like, this person seems like a little bit of a douchebag. I'm not going to work with them because my radar is going off of douche alert. You're going to make mistakes that you shouldn't be making because you're rushing and you're hurrying to get people in the door, okay? And that is not good. You need to be consistently strategically booking yourself out in advance so that you have the power, you have the control, you know where your clients are coming in, and that way you get to be a little bit more choosy and have a better experience and give your clients a way better experience. Because there's nothing worse when you're working with a client and you're stressed to fuck and you're like, I can't, I'm trying to make their website, I'm trying to do their VA work, I'm trying to write their fucking copy, I'm trying to give them the best possible business advice, but I'm preoccupied because I'm not sure how I'm going to pay my fucking rent bills next week, or I'm not sure how I'm going to pay my sweet dog bills next week because those fuckers need food and vets, or I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to do this, and I'm not sure if my business is... it creates a whole fucking self-doubt waterfall, all right? And just like TLC said, don't go chasing waterfalls, peeps. Stay away from the self-doubt waterfall, because once you start that ride, you are not going to be able to get off anytime soon. So you always want to be strategically booking yourself out in advance with plenty of time to be picky and choosy and in control. And the way you do that is that you set up your business so that you are strategically getting booked out so that you don't need to worry, okay? A lot of the time, people take the wrong clients or give away their power as a contractor when they are not being strategic, and that balance of power needs to be kept in check because A, your client wants you to be the leader. B, you're really fucking good at what you do. So when you undervalue it or you come off as desperate, you're not really presenting yourself the way you should be. And C, it's really just makes your life easier, which means you create better work for your clients, which gets them better results, and better results lead to more clients and better work and better prices for you. Okay. So it's really important that you make sure that you take out these three mistakes because they cost you thousands of dollars. They create way more desperation and way more hustle in your business, which is not great. Okay, hustle sounds sexy, but it's only sexy as a dance, and even then, dubious. So it's important that you correct these things and you make your life easier by fixing these mistakes. Okay, it also means once you make these mistakes, you're stripping away your power in your client relationships. You have worth and power in your client relationships. You don't have to take those shitty clients unless you're marketing yourself in a shitty way, in which case, yeah, all right, you're stuck because you put yourself in this corner. But you don't have to be doing that. All right? You make bad clients, especially if you're committing these big three mistakes. These are creating bad clients for you because when you make it difficult to sign up with you, it means that you're getting rid of all the clients who like things to be easy, all right, including working with you. If you're doing consult calls, then it means that you're giving away a shit ton of free time, which means that you're getting people who are high maintenance. If you're waiting to the last minute to book people, then you're undercutting your prices and you're creating more desperation in your business, which is not okay, all right? So you need to make sure that it's really easy to work with you, that you have a way for them to sign up with you without doing consult calls, and that you are currently looking at how you can book yourself out months in advance in the future instead of just worrying about it for next week, okay? So that is the three big deadly sins of your business that you are creating right now. So I want you to fix that. And I want you to make sure that you are not making those mistakes because really if you are not fixing your business and always looking how to improve it and improve your marketing, because marketing is basically 75% of a business, all right? Getting people excited, getting them interested, educating them, and bringing them into your business is key. I wish it was another way, but it comes down to your marketing and how you present yourself online. So what I want you to do is sign up for this freebie. This is the 6 steps to get months of clients in advance. Comment in the comments below of this video with YASS, Y-A-S-S, and I'll hook you up with your free guide in your Facebook Messenger, okay, so that you are good to go. So this has been Braless on Couch. I'm Halley Gray from Evolve and Succeed, and I want you to fix these mistakes so that your business can evolve and succeed. All right, I'll see you next week. Great job, everybody.